Umph. Gasp. Thank you, the scar-faced man. The cold presses down until it seems to crush my bones. Some of the men sing softly, others pray. Most make no sounds at all. Hours go by. I'm just drifting off when it's a ship. No, it's just lightning. But the light is getting brighter. I'm afraid to blink or the light might disappear, but soon enough, it won't be long. Hang on. When the sun comes up, it feels as if we've fallen through a hole in the ocean and come out on the other side of the earth. There are icebergs everywhere. Before last night, the icebergs sparkling in the sunlight would have been beautiful. Now they are terrifying. The ship is a passenger steamer like the Titanic. The RMS Carpathia. One voice rises above all others. Papa, Papa, Giorgio, Enzo, they're safe. Marco, they made it. So did we. The first 2 days on the Carpathia are a blur. I sleep through most of it. Sometimes I hear Enzo singing to me softly in Italian. Alla mattina appena alzata, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao. And I hear Phoebe and Aunt Daisy talking about how Marco's feet are badly frozen, about the passengers of the Carpathia who do so much for us, and about the hundreds of people who didn't make it out of the water. April 17th, 1912. On our last night at sea, I feel strong enough to join Phoebe out on the deck. I finally saw a shooting star when I was on the lifeboat. You can guess what I wished for, but I don't have to guess. I know. The women next to us are crying. Probably they lost their husbands, or brothers, or fathers. There weren't enough wishing stars for everyone that night. Only about 700 of us made it out of the water. Have you ever wondered if maybe there really was a curse? The mummy! With all that had happened, I'd forgotten about it. Then it hits me how strange it was that the ship collided with the iceberg at the exact moment the crate was opened. I guess we'll never know. April 18th, 1912. But the next evening, just as we are closing in on New York Harbor, we overhear someone talking. Before the Titanic, I was traveling in Egypt, a place called Thebes. I explored the magnificent tomb of a royal family there. Excuse me, are you Mr. Barrows? Yes, I am. This might sound like a strange question, but did you bring a mummy on board the Titanic? A mummy? Yes, we heard was a princess. My princess. Yes. So there was a mummy? No, child. It's bad luck to take a mummy from a tomb. Princess was my cat who passed away on my trip to Egypt. I had her wrapped so I could bring her back with me. So the princess was a cat? Yes, the most beautiful cat who ever lived. Later that night, the Carpathia docks in New York City. The first person I see as I walk down the gangplank is Papa. There isn't much time to talk. Our train to Millerstown is leaving soon. An ambulance is waiting to take Marco to the hospital. Aunt Daisy is staying in New York City to take care of Enzo until Marco's feet heal. Seeing the way Marco and Aunt Daisy look at each other, maybe Marco and Enzo will stay around for more than just a short visit. Giorgio! I sure hope so. It is strange to see something we lived to become a newspaper headline. Titanic survivors in New York. More than 1,500 people dead. Read all about it. Titanic disaster, great loss. I want to forget everything about the Titanic. I want to put it out of my mind forever.